Alright, let's see if we're coming through, because there is a weird new thing for YouTube. So we're making the sounds. Alright, let's see if it all works as it should. Okay, that's... what? What?
Okay, it's there.
Yeah, no, it disappeared for a minute.
Now we're coming.
Okay, alright. So it's time for us to do the thing and go, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Weekly WAYPN. Why are you doing this? There's already problems. You are the problem. Do your reading.
No. Whip painted a bit more while listening to the live show. It looks great.
Yeah.
We have a finished product.
Is it finished?
Yes, we do have
I think it's pretty intense that he did all of this while listening to the live show.
I think because he's done
it's doing the thing again.
What
Look,
is
it's not showing the
Do you have the thing?
Yeah. Okay, let's... Why is it not... Okay, there we go. Hello, Iskander! I do not... Yeah, no, we've got a new YouTube backend, so for some reason...
They updated the interface, and now
everything's going wrong.
Everything's incorrect.
So I just need to hope
How do I unsubscribe to updated versions?
Oh my god.
Tell me.
Yes. But yeah. Alright. So I think this all looks great. I like all of the little what are these lines called?
They're just called line art.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what we do when in the manga or the
I understand. I thought there was like a sort of specific name for those types of detail lines. But yeah, so it's pretty intense that he got all of that done during the stream, but we do have some updates. So
we do have finished work.
So Kit Strong.
A quick touch up. Added some Agrax earth shade to the ground, then worked in some desert sand for some contrast. Darkened the rune stone with some thinned down iron oxide black, and tried to make the magic effect a bit less cheesy by using magenta on the rune and working in a bit of icy yellow. The ultra acrylic, ultra acryl iron oxide black is another super useful paint that will probably be used often. It's a semi-transparent paint, black, easy to thin down to a wash consistency using water.
Okay, yeah, well, like, I think the biggest difference is probably just the cheese spell.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think, other than that, I don't see a whole lot of difference from last week.
I still think we need to work on much more even coats, Kit, because it's still quite patchy.
Yeah.
You can see it quite clearly everywhere patchy at the moment. I think another round of base coating might not be a bad idea.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we will move on to...
RJ. And he has so much to say. Lil update.
So, I think this was after what you said. Like, you said it looks a lot like blood.
Yes, it does look like blood.
So, if, So one of those things I think has helped a lot is the deep red within the shadows.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think? Because I kind of liked it. He does have a finished
product of this as well.
I kind of liked how it was before.
I don't really feel like there's that much of a difference.
Oh, there's a massive difference.
I don't know.
It's a massive difference compared to before. Like, there's a lot more light and depth when you compare it.
Well, the lighting effect definitely comes through very well with the lantern.
Alright, so how far off is the update?
Pretty far up, I think.
Alright, well then we'll just take a look. But for the moment, I think it looks phenomenal, but it looks a lot less painterly now. But especially when you're at a distance, because I see that you have the screens at half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks so well lit from a distance.
Yeah.
But let us move on. Alright, so after this, we have Kilburn.
With a day off today, I got some more work done on the Gundam, finished the pink leg armor plates and the waist armor.
So I still don't know what's going on with these sort of purple ones.
Let me try and grab from these millions of pictures a close up, if I can find it.
What are we?
Okay.
Cause like I think the pink looks fine, but like the purple the purple sort of thing looks quite odd.
Let's see another angle of this. Yeah, the pink still looks very nice.
Yeah. I think.
I don't know. I think it's just because it's very detailed. Let me try to. I can't zoom into this. Can I zoom into this? Yeah, it's just that those panels have a lot of details in them, a lot of little panel lines. Because he just put on like a metallic magenta over the top. But because of all those little things, it makes it look...
I understand that, but I think it feels a bit patchy to me, the magenta purple.
Maybe it needs another coat.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on with it. Like, I'd say pretty much the exact same things that I said before, you know. Like, obviously, I think this has the top of its chassis yet to go on. I think the purple's still looking really nice. The pink's still looking really nice, but the purple looks a little off.
I don't know, I think it looks pretty okay to me.
But I'm just gonna check our comments, see that everything's going well.
It's just Penguin being sneaky and Bear is here. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Maybe all pastel colors would have worked better. Not necessarily. This is not a bad choice, Penguin. Like, because you've got a good contrast between like a deeper shade of pink, which is the magenta, and then like all these pale.
And so we requested this of Iskander.
Yeah.
And like this right here, in my opinion, is the money shot. Like where it changes from that to this.
Yeah.
Like you'll see just this one moment where, so like all of that looks nice on the back, but you'll see like right here where you see the colors shift, and like, oh, absolutely fantastic. So there was something that I was talking about the other day. I can't remember if it was on this or elsewhere. I think when miniatures are truly great, this might have actually been when we were when we had our friend over. I think when miniatures are truly great is when they are best seen in real life. Oh, I think it was us talking about the bird, wasn't it? Yeah, and like
the purple really does do something. Like it really feels like a magical fade between the blue, and then you just see all this red. It's just like a red, and then it just goes into the we're cooling down, and then coming back to the blue. Oh, the blue, and then it goes back into the purple, and then it goes fire.
But yeah, I have to say, Iskander, it is very, very, very impressive.
You've outdone yourself, my man.
Yeah, I think you've done really well.
Is this a commission, by the way?
No, this is for himself for once.
Very good. Prized possession.
So then...
Now throw it away!
What is wrong with
It
you?
is as a sacrifice to the art gods to satisfy them.
Why are you like this?
Because we were talking about animal sacrifices in our latest video.
Yes, but that video isn't up yet, so nobody will know what we're talking about.
Look, there are some
yes,
nice
I know,
pictures.
I know. You read the words.
Okay, the words say, I'm satisfied. I'm sure I can add or subtract or make it cleaner, but I'm going to stop here before the feel good is gone. I don't know what else you would make better with this.
I think I think that there are things that he could make better. Like I feel like this feels a little jagged, but like you said, you know, you gotta choose when to stop, and I think that it is looking great. You know, like, especially when you, like, the turnaround is really what makes it. And I think at a certain point, like you said, you know, the feel good leaves. And I mean, everything here is done very, very cleanly. It's very much in the comic book style.
Yeah.
Like, and that bit there might just be an angle issue. It might be the way that it's shot, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't even notice it until you pointed it out.
Yeah, but like that's what I mean, right? So I think like there's always somewhere where you can improve, right? Like even on absolutely fantastic pieces, I'm sure that Golden Demon winners are always like, oh well, I could have done this, I could have done that. It's always the same, but you do have to put the brush down at a certain point and be satisfied with yourself. I think it's an absolutely fantastic piece. I think this is a piece that really, there's always something else you can do better. Yeah, exactly, Iskandar.
Yeah, and Penguin says Iskandar is so talented, and Iskandar say no talent, just a little bit skilled. I would disagree here with Iskandar. I would say this shows a lot of talent.
Well, I think what it does show is, I'd say, despite the fact that it's a DBZ character and a lot of people would say, like, sort of childish cartoon, I'd say that this shows an absolute mastery of, an absolute complete understanding of color theory, because, like,
I wouldn't say it's about color theory. This skill is not color theory.
Well,
this skill is understanding of perspective. It's very,
perspective
very difficult.
is part of it, but color theory is another important part of it, because it's all about,
because he identified the problem in the beginning where it's like it didn't look quite right, and it's like maybe I need to add purple to it, and then like, yes, you're right.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, that's the only thing that I could see that could be improved, that line, but that might be a perspective thing, like I said. But I think it's important for people to recognise, so like, I'd say Iskandar's very high skill level, right, and there's some other people who are coming in. I think it's important to recognise that even people who have high skill levels are still put quite a lot of pressure on themselves.
Yeah,
so,
I think there will be that much more pressure because of the expectation to
well,
produce.
not just the expectations, but what I'm trying to get at is that you should be proud of yourself, and you should try and develop that habit of satisfaction, that mental habit, because if you don't, you're only going to be improving, and you're only going to be less and less satisfied.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have and these are finished, I think, at the very end.
Okay. Finished. I don't know if I saw. Okay, Kirk, Spock, McCoy, Chekhov. You can see Chekhov's phaser, so you know it'll come up later. Finally got some of that Kaleido primer during a Black Friday sale. Had to try it, and I really like it. But boy, it can be messy thanks to those bottle tops. I may decide to use pipettes to extract the primer until the level goes down a bit. Kirk and Chekhov had their tops sprayed with Chroma Air Safety Highlight, while Spock and McCoy had Kaleido Freedom Blue. I think they are good base colors to work on. Tried Hospitaler Black on Chekhov's pants, but I added a drop of medium to it and it was way too thin. So I used undiluted Black Legion over it and on the rest of the pants. I generally prefer Black Templar, but just wanted to use something different.
So the only thing I want to comment on this, because this is all very interesting and I'm glad that he's given us what he has, is it's so weird seeing Star Trek minis in heroic scale.
Ah.
Because you see how their heads are slightly bigger.
It look like bobbleheads.
Yeah, they do a bit, but see, like, it's because we're used to seeing normal human proportions with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And see, like, if these were, like, say, not Star Trek, but, like, Empire soldiers or something, we wouldn't even notice that change in thing because it is the heroic scale. But, yeah, so I always like Larry's updates on all of the different paints, but I can't really comment because, like, I'm pretty much using the same stuff all the time. So he's like, behold, I have something new. And like, my thought is always, Larry, with something new. What a surprise. But yeah.
I think the color match is very accurate, though. It looks just like the one in the shows.
Well, I don't know one way or the other, so I won't comment on that.
The yellow looks exactly like the TV show, honey. Or at least the movie.
All right. So next up, we've got more from Larry.
Oh, hold on. I just need to clear all this. Yeah. So we have Larry did a little highlighting over the base coat of the body. The base is a Japanese army green, so I did a heavy dry brush of olive drab, which is a little lighter. Then mixed some IDF sand with that and did a light dry brush. Hopefully the picture shows the contrast because it looks better in person than in picture. I would have to agree. It doesn't really have that differentiation in the picture.
I think only when you zoom does it have the level of differentiation. You can see it here and along here, but only when you really zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
When you zoom out, not so much. I think that the blade's looking quite nice, the energy blade. I really have no comments other than I think the only thing that I would do now is try for a much brighter visor color, because with Halo his visor is ridiculously bright. But yeah, no, it looks good.
Hollow-tastic. Yeah. The visor anyway.
Yeah, I think all of it looked good. Alright, and we've got some more from Kit.
Today's whip brought to you by Kickstarter. Everything pictured other than the wooden paint station was all courtesy of my Kickstarter edition. Model is from Runa, Avant-Garde brushes, red grass handle, and wet palette. Ultra acryl paints, and even the water cup was from a Game Envy Kickstarter campaign. Aside from the skin, I'm mainly just blocking in some of the colors for now, and am starting on the helmet proper using a selection of greens, along with the
So I think it's a good start. It seems that you want to show off your pre-Christmas hauls, so you know hopefully your decks will be filled with Kickstarter.
Barrels of Kickstarter.
Yes,
I guess.
Well, because you know that seems to be Kit's thing. There you go, boy.
Still a patchy though, Kit. I think need
second
coat.
Alright, so let's take a look at our next one, which is Eve. And so I think Eve did a double post, so when I looked, I ended up deleting one of them, Eve, so don't worry about that. It's just
sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Lots of us have had double posts.
Alright, can you read it out?
Some whips of my Death Guard kill team I've been working on. I wanted to look a little pretty Sorry, I wanted to look a little pretty play on the whole beauty of death and rebirths with Nurgle. Maybe a tad ironic. Oh, and some lamenters too.
Alright,
Okay,
well...
there's a concept given to us, okay?
Alright, so...
I really like this, like the
lament.
purple shadowing or the...
So I think Eve is doing the thing where a lot of people recommend, where you do pink
like
underneath the thing, which it can work. So we want to do an episode on yellow, but essentially, like, we'd have to do multiple minis, and oh my god, those color theory episodes did not go well for us, did they?
Nope.
So yeah, basically I think it looks good.
Yeah, it definitely looks yellow.
So I think, like, it's quite black within here, which might be a style choice, or it might be oils or something. But
it could be, but I also think that we need better angles as well, because and the light is coming from the top down.
No, because I can see over here that it's black inside there on that one as well.
See.
So it's a stylistic choice, and it can work, right? I think as far as the yellow goes, the yellow reads quite cleanly. Yes,
for sure.
Like, and I think it's got some depth. I think that's definitely good. It looks like you're going for a certain style. Like, it looks like you're doing a lot of sponge work, maybe, I think.
I still think we need just better pictures overall, because when we take a look at the Nurgle, because it's like an overcast or something on the day, the light's sort of coming from the top, but I think it's also taken in shade, so it's not really, we're not able to see properly all the different textures or paints that's been used, because a lot of it falls in shadow.
Well,
the techniques do look pretty good.
Well, what I do think is interesting is this right here.
Yeah.
Where Eve is doing the sort of from a teal to a pastel.
Yeah.
I think that looks quite nice, but I don't think many of them have gotten that far. Just this right here, which I think has come up quite well. I think that we're not seeing a lot of development with them yet. So what I'll say is this is a good whip. I think that things are coming along well, but I want to see more progress before I can get more commentary. I will say I really like the yellow. I think the yellows come out quite nicely, except for right here on this guy's thigh.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a great start.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, let us move on.
Next we have Jazz. Yes, I am back. Due to problems going on in my life, I have been very busy, so have not had much time to paint. Thankfully, thanks to should I say that right? Or...
Yeah, no, that's alright.
Heretics Haven, I got to try out the new edition of Blood Bowl and enjoy it so much I brought it. So I hope we have some Blood Bowl coaches on here, because as you can see, I have already done the bases and have started painting the teams by now.
Okay, so
you gotta comment on this basing work.
So first off with the basing, I'm not sure why you've done the basing.
Go to the last picture and he'll show the material that he has been using.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I'm not sure why the basings come first.
Yeah, some people seem to do that. Like, some people do
because like you're still gonna have to paint those dudes, right?
Yeah, and once you get to the feet, it's gonna touch the basing.
Yeah, so the basing does look good, James, but like it looks great. I really like it, but the thing that I'm looking at is like, how are you gonna paint the dudes now?
Yeah.
Like, that's
without touching the grass.
Yeah, essentially that's more or less what I'm looking at.
But it still needs to go all the way to the edge. There's like You know,
Yeah, I
the
do
ring
see
of
that. I do
black.
think that this is. I do think that this is a good way to go with it. But there is something which I think you really need to do with these, right? Which is, I would switch on the other end. I'm gonna see if I can find it. So I'll go to Q channel. There's a short I want us to look at. Oh, I'll just do the search. Blood Bowl. Hopefully it will come
they
up.
do the Blood Bowl pitch line.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Alright, so how do I just get it?
No, just click the three button.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, share at the very bottom.
Okay.
Get the link. And there you go.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so this is the only thing that I think you really need, James, with your basing, which is this. Will it work?
Which is this. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Why is it?
Everything you need in the box. First, get up a base, any base you want.
It's very weird.
I don't know what's going on, but as long as they can see.
Standard Blood Bowl slotter. And just fill in the hole with some blue tack. It'll help it keep attached. Next, get an airbrush or a rattle can, and then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to spray. Check that it's nice and wet. Alright, here we go. Notice that it's nice and wet around the area there. But what you're actually doing is you're making sure that the line is complete. And ta-da!
It works every time we try it.
Yep, and that's
just to make
that's
like
basically
the pitch
it.
lines.
Oh no, my secret's out. I listen to
This is
dispatch music. I've doxed myself. Now everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Well, let's move along.
All right. Okay. So yeah, no, it's a great start, James. Yeah, like that's the only thing I look at, and the only other thing I look at is how you're going to paint those dudes where they are currently.
The order of process does matter.
Yeah.
Next
All right.
we have Mr. Ryan.
So,
Okay.
let's see.
It's Ryan.
Hell yeah, John Hales slow.
Alright.
I was just reading the comments by Go Boy there.
Helmet got smoothed out a lot since then. Nice. Great kit. Well done. Okay, so Ryan, I've been sleeping on dry brushing oils for too long.
Dry brushing oils.
We will see what he has to say. My god, this felt like I was cheating. I use speed paints over Zenithal Prime miniatures a lot, and the results are really good, given the effort that goes into them. I usually get minis up to tabletop plus standard at least. However, I've noticed painting models with lots of skin on show, speed paint over Zenithal can leave them looking flat. I've experimented with using alternative colors to Black Prime, and had some success creating rich, more realistic shade or shadows, but at the opposite end, highlights can still look flat. So I've tried a little experiment with dry brushing a highlight on skin with some oil paint. I used a tiny bit of about 135 light flesh tone Abtulong 5020 oil paint to dry brush as a highlight, followed by some buffing with a clean brush. Never blended anything this easy before. Just highlighted a full unit of jackals in 45 minutes doing this. Really happy with the results so far. Just some more weathering, a gore, and a touch of oil, and these jackals will be done. That is something I noticed with these guys. Like, I thought the skin looked really sort of realistic. I really liked the way that he's done the skins. Maybe because there's that a little bit of variation in tones that come in.
Did you say micro surface
variation? Yeah. We do it for you, Ryan. We do it for you.
it's very interesting. Like it sounds quite out there to me. So
I think you need to make us a little video, Ryan. Just so we can take a look at what you're saying.
I think either that or we're gonna have to try it for ourselves on some project.
Make a video for us. Thanks.
Yeah. So like for me, I can't sort of conceptualize it at the moment because I'm like, all right, with a clean brush, does that mean like does it have like the tiniest bit of white spirits in it to help move the oils, or is it like literally a clean brush and like
Dry,
it gets it gets dirty with the oils?
And
like
what kind of brush? Like a makeup brush? I presume a makeup brush.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
what
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. So you gotta make a video for us, man. A video.
Right. So it's me. All right. So I did one of my longer Member Mondays this time. It's Member Monday. # Member Monday. What makes a digital place and why do I focus on it so much? What makes a physical space is weather, landscape and people. A warm beach with all year round food and pleasant temperatures is going to make a laissez-faire people. Rocky mountains and harsh winters is going to make a harsh and unforgiving people because those
that aren't die.
Yeah, okay. The writing is correct, I just can't read. I can't read! Alright. So what makes a digital place? It doesn't have that landscape or weather. It only has people, and that's what makes it. And that's the reason I focus on this every single week. You make this place. In fact, you can make any place. You can. I do so very little to make digital communities, about an hour or 2 hours a week, and a scroll when I'm on Facebook taking a break from something. Apparently, you just check up on people, and they put me in the top 3.9% of Discord users this year. I'm not special, and neither are you. But apparently people are so starved for interaction that just checking up on people once a fortnight, seeing how they are doing, that's what puts you in the 3.9%. I'm not special, and neither are you, but you don't have to be to make a difference in people's lives. And this is sort of the point.
I like that.
And this is sort of the point that I wanted to focus on, guys, for just a minute, right? I want you to take a look at this, right? Take a look at us. So I'm going to go over to the YouTube, right, and see what it's saying, if it still keeps things, right? So this little community that we have built, right? This, it's no longer showing the things again. Why are you no longer showing the comments? We'll see if it's showing the comments again.
Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Do you need to?
Okay. No. It's okay. Okay. All right. Phew, that's close ones. All right. So basically, what I wanted to go on about with this is, I just like, here's what I mostly do on Discord. I'm like, well done, man. You're getting some painting done. Hey, man, that's it. Just keep plowing ahead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, like, seriously, I will look over my comments on our own Discord and then on another Discord, right? And I will just literally read them out, and you'll see it's not much, right? Okay, so super clean. Nice, man. You got a booth where you can take some photos. Okay, let's see. Next one. Heroes of Skaven Tide. Okay, I will be fair. It's harder to do models with the. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that was a comment in relation to Siege Studios, but that's all right. And like over on Plucky's thing, I hardly ever like. I just say a few things here and there. I just say things like, where am I? Where am I?
You
I said
just went past one of your.
yeah. What's your goals? Getting Skaven Tide done, and just a nice here and there, and it's just that's all it is. Okay, I know it might sound silly, right? It might sound silly, but by just spending an hour or two a week, apparently that puts you pretty close to the tippy top of everyone.
Yeah, because we live in a culture where we don't check up on people anymore. You know, you just live your own
and that's
life,
all you guys have to do.
Like my friends don't check up on me. I check up on them, but
yeah, just an hour or two a week, guys, and you can be somebody's most important person. So,
VIP.
Yeah. Okay, I'll move on after this sarcastic comment from Sunny. So sarcastic. I'm moving on. Yes.
Okay. We have RJ. Kinda on a bust kick lately. So here's another bust I'm working on, and the first thing I notice is the hair.
The first thing.
Look at that hair.
The first thing I noticed was Sad Goblin.
Oh, and butt chin. Gotta love the
No,
butt chin.
no, Sad Goblin. Look at it.
Yeah, I do see he's got a goblin on his shoulder.
Yes, but it's a sad goblin.
He is a serious goblin.
No, he's
a butler goblin.
He's not a butler. He's a metal thing.
Yes, he's a butler goblin.
Why is he a butler goblin?
Into gold. See? Look at his face. That our butlers look like that. So serious. Like that. What? Honey.
Me. You can do it, people. You can be a better person, Sonny. Rah, 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 rah. The dichotomy of WAYPN.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's a really good start on the...
Yeah, I think it's a good start all round. Yes, the non-metallic metal is looking good. It does seem quite dull at the moment, but I know he'll bring it up.
Yep.
Hair, like you said, is looking good.
Very important penguin. Good one.
But yeah, so...
Did you see the butt chin, honey?
I'm going to move on because you viewed...
Oh, okay, so this is the angle. I want us to pay attention to this.
I've already moved on.
No.
It's because you acted silly.
Honey, go back to the post, please. Yes.
Okay, you can't talk about butt chins.
Alright, even though it's literally right
there. No. I will turn it off.
Okay.
You're going to be good?
Okay, so tell me that this doesn't look like an arcane style paint job.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I see. And this, everybody, look at this color theory right here. You would not think to have a dark purple shadow underneath the fringe there. Most people might think, okay, let's just go sort of black or like even a dark blue. But that is brilliant because shadows are transparent blacks. Okay, let's think of it as that way. Transparent black. So if it's casting a shadow onto a pinkish purplish surface, it's just going to have a darker version of that color. Right? So, and that's why it looks so realistic here. Like it's been like a sunlight hitting his face or something. And also, a very nice pinky washes coming through on the forehead, the inner corners of the eye, the nose and the chin, where the blood is most likely to show through. And that's what we call subsurface scattering. It's very good.
Alright. we will now move on from the character.
But you did not say anything about him, honey.
I said things.
Very not many things. Like the Zenithal, very good.
Alright, so I asked on Talk Tuesday, have you tried a specific style? And so basically it's a straight mix between people who have tried lots of styles and they're just trying to get some paint on models. But yeah, so it's interesting. So that means if you've tried one style, you're much more likely to try another style and see how it works out.
I don't think I've tried that many styles in mini painting just yet. Probably because all of it is just using the commission painting. Okay, we got Chris Shah. Penguin is judging me. Hashtag dad jokes.
Okay.
That's what Bear said.
I saw that. Alright, so he's just...
He said 40 model batch paint. I say 40k batch paint. Because it's correct.
Why are you like this?
It cannot be like that.
Alright, we're... Okay.
I mean, it's great start, you know.
Yeah. No, it is a great start, but it is definitely not 40,000 models.
No, but it is 40,000 the brand.
No, it's not. It's Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good start.
Great.
All right.
Fabuloso. Now we go on to more
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay. A bit more work on the Jackal icon bearer. More whip on the Jackals. Added some blood and gore with Carrion Crimson. Enamel effect. Paint. Villainy inks. And True Blood acrylic effect. Paint. Army Painter. Also started a bit of weathering on the bronze with Coliac Green. Enamel wash from Villainy inks. A bit more in the way of verdigrease, rust, dust, pigment powders, and some OSL, then these will be done. I'm quite liking the way he did the icon verdigrease. It's very gritty, very
Oh, we
nice.
haven't taken a picture of the ruler, have we, that I painted up?
No.
Because I think the verdigrease worked out well on that. We just did, like, standard true metallic metal paint job. And then we did white ink and we put over it, what's that colour called? Athematic blue.
Oh, yeah.
But that was still while the oil was a bit wet, I think it was. I'm not sure.
Is it? I don't know. I usually try not to put the oil on top of still wet.
Yeah, no, because, but I'll take a look at that another time. But yeah.
The skin, doesn't it look very sort of realistic here?
It does look quite, like, it looks sweaty.
Oh, yes, it does look sweaty. I wonder if it's because of the gore.
Yeah, I'd say probably the gore has something to do with it giving, like, the slight bit of gloss. Yeah.
But man, take a look at that chainsword. Like, you can tell that it's hazard stripes, but it's so sort of worn down.
Well, it's not actually worn down. It's just the blood covering it. You know. But yeah, I think I think a video would really help show us
how you did the skin. Yeah.
And I think maybe another reason why it looks a bit sweaty is because of the sheen. Do you see the sheen with it? I do
see the sheen.
So I think that might be one of the reasons. Because it feels like a different texture to everything else there, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so next up we have RJ. Is this finished?
1 second. Yes, it seems to be finished.
Okay.
Okay, so here you go. One of the 3 paint-alongs for this month. One is actually a quarterly paint-along. This one was a vote on theme. Winter was the theme. Honestly, looking back, I'm not sure how the hell this idea came to be, but here we are. My snow work is something to be desired, but we're always learning and doing better the next time. So cheers to the next one. What do you think of the snow?
I think that when it comes to snow, it's a matter of using the right products. That's all.
Well, is it the right products here?
I don't think it's bad. It's just that I don't think that it's good. And also, I think with the red shadow that's been cast from the lantern, it stops feeling like snow.
Yeah, okay.
Because, like, snow has a sort of different reflection ratio. The other part of it is, like, when it comes to snow, I don't think that I'm 100% the best judge of it. And the reason why is quite simple. Because when it comes to all of that, like, I don't live in snowy environments. You know, like, one of the big things that we talk about when we say buying paints is we talk about how you should use your own skin color. And why do we say you should use your own skin color? Because you know your own skin better than anyone, right? Like, okay, so the reason why Sunny's using... What are you? You're Night Questor flesh, aren't you?
Probably, I guess.
But you're sort of like a slightly purplish brown?
No.
Oh, more yellow brown?
Yellow brown.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, so, like, the reason why Sunny's that, and I'm White Skull White...
No, you're not. It's
I'm
pale
pretty...
flesh.
I'm pretty...
Pale flesh.
Do you know that pale flesh is darker than me when I put it on my skin?
But you put pale flesh on the model and then it looks correct.
Well, you put pale flesh and mix it with white to get my skin tone.
Probably. But when you paint I paint on rats and I put the pale flesh on and it looks like you, so...
I look like a rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you look like a rat with your beard and everything. A rat. Ratty rat. That you decided to offend yourself, okay? Everyone, you saw. You saw with your own ears and your own eyes, okay?
Alright, so, yeah, after being viciously offended...
Oh, yeah, you did offend yourself. This is correct. Because I said it looked like your color, and then you said, oh, the beard looked like a rat, and I said no. But if I say no, you'll be like, oh. So
what is this? But anyway, so...
okay, I think for the snow, maybe... So let's take a look at the lantern for a second.
Hold up. But I wanted to get to my actual point before I was rudely interrupted and told that I looked like a rat.
Here's a Pepsi.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
It might as well be with how much.
If we were sponsored, I think our bills would be a lot less. But yeah, no. Basically, I think when it comes to that, just actually spend time amongst the snow. So I do believe RJ is a red-blooded American.
Yeah.
So I do believe he has actual weather over there, unlike here, where we have
got weather.
Yeah, we have wet and we have hot.
Oh, honey, there are many parts of Australia where there's, some snowy areas. And
Many parts, like a mountain.
Maybe one.
But anyway, so I think just look at how it interacts. And what I would say is take a look at AK Interactive's Snow and Snow Balloons. That's the best snow that I have found. Alright, I think we'll...
But yeah, I'm just going to say my thing.
Which is your thing?
So if you take a look at the lantern...
Okay, you
close
want
up,
a different...
Doesn't matter, any lantern is fine.
This picture?
Yeah, I think so. So you see little sparklies?
Yeah.
He's got to do some of that on the snow as well.
Oh.
So it looks like the little snow particles are being lit by the light.
I'm not sure on that
Maybe
one.
take a look at Disney animations. That's something that they do have a little
Yes,
bit
but that's animation. That's not reality.
It's 3D animation.
Moving on before we spend 2 hours on this stream. Alright, so...
Well, from RJ.
Yeah, and for some reason, I don't have those up. So I'm going to have to click these. I was sure I had these up.
Maybe it's towards the back.
Oh, I don't know.
3 paint-alongs. This one was just a vote on a mini to paint. Had the wife pick a color for me to build a palette around. She chose bright green. Kind of rushed this one a bit. Wasn't feeling super inspired. I mean, it looks pretty good.
The wife doesn't inspire you, RJ. That's not a comment you want to write on the internet.
Oh, honey. But I mean, the OSL effect looks so spot on.
You know what feels so spot on?
Hmm?
The fact that I still haven't finished that Kingdom Death project, which I meant to send to him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we have so much on. We have so much on. I feel bad every time I see RJ's, like, diorama pieces, and I think to myself, oh, yo. I think the eyes look really nice.
I think he will be painting pupils in there.
No, I like the sort of green glow.
Oh, is that what he's done with it? Okay.
I
like it. I mean, look at that. Look at that light. So subtle and...
I'm not as sure, but I really like the way that he's done the hair. I like the more painterly way that he's been going with things. Mm-hmm. So here, I wouldn't call that subtle at all. Like, it's very, very bright.
Correct, but like that sort of light source in the dark.
Yeah, I understand.
It is correct.
But this is what I would say is very intense. So take a look at the way that it's lit here, because this is a metal, right? And he's doing, it's
for sure gonna catch the light all the way
non-metallic metal, right?
Yeah.
We got the ever so slight glow here and slight glow there. I think that looks really good. But I'd call it very intense. But what I really like is like shots like this where you can see
the other side.
Yeah, that great transition.
Yeah.
Like, cause like when you look here, you're like, oh, okay, cool. But when you look here, that's when you really see it come to life.
But yeah, I mean, I think RJ, like with all the sort of experiments that you've been doing with the OSL, I think you're sort of really coming into it.
Well, I think he's had it for some time, but
I would disagree, because like at the start when he was doing like a bajillion OSL effects, I thought they were too powerful. But now it feels like it hits the right places.
I'd still say that this one's very powerful.
Nah. This is accurate.
Look at this.
This is accurate to the light source, and in the environment, which is a dark environment. This is correct.
All right. We will move on. Okay. So next up we have Brent Barney.
Wanted to show my Hell Brute I did a few years ago.
So yeah, nice throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
So just taking a look at it, I think the basing could have some work, but like, I think it's obvious how far he's come from there, because everything is I think everything is quite smooth now when we compare to this. Like, I'm not saying any of this is bad. It's pretty clean, but like we can see some chunkiness in the paint job, especially when you compare it to over here. Speaking of, let us move on to his current project. So this is his Nurgle kill team.
Alright, so we have my Nurgle kill team. Yep, and this is so much cleaner than the previous post.
Yeah.
You see the improvement of however long he's been doing the hobby, and so much cleaner.
I very much like the color theory here, right? Like we got the orange, the
red, so to speak, to contrast the green.
Yeah. So this is what you called a what's that? A
complementary.
Yeah, no. It's the isosceles triangle, the very thin triangle. The
split complementary.
Yeah, that might be it. So because we've got orange and purple against green, I believe.
It's technically still red and green because it's a variation of the red. It's more like a pinky tone of
I'm pretty sure that like if you did it with the thing, it would be because it like red is opposite green, but then it's the two sort of sides of red, orange and purple.
Yeah.
Opposite green.
Yeah.
So like
so it should be a split complementary.
Yeah. And like I think that's come together very well. I do feel, however, the sword is quite bright and the metals are quite bright for Nurgle. I think you could add some rust and verdigris to this stuff.
Yeah, maybe you might consider the villainy inks to put on.
Well, I think like there's lots of different ways that you can do rust, and I don't think there's sort of a wrong way to go about it.
Yeah.
Because like you can use oils, you can use pigment powders, you can just use techniques.
You rarely see an unhelmeted Nurgle Marine,
which isn't completely messed up.
Yeah, I wonder if he is unmessed up or if he just feels a bit pallid or.
No, he looks pretty normal beside the horn. I do like the way that he's done this sort of weapon.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen this done in the sort of rusted way, but I think this looks really interesting. The black with the bright blue highlight. I shouldn't... It's like almost a purple blue, isn't it?
It looks blue to me.
Yeah. But I shouldn't have called it bright, because I don't think that's accurate saying bright.
It's like pale blue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like a thorn blade.
That's alright, Ghost. You can work on your guys. Just because you finished them doesn't mean you can't go back to them. So Ghost was saying that they look better than his.
Yeah.
I think this is a really interesting look.
Yeah, that's cool. They could put a little skeleton there with the skin still on there.
Well, I think like the flesh has rotted off the sort of the mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. I do feel, however, there's a lot of tide pooling with this stuff.
Mm. I don't know. It does seem like okay for Nurgle. Like tide pooling is not bad. I think it adds to the effect.
Well, yeah, like that's what I don't know, because like take a look at these scrolls. Like,
yeah, I don't think it's good on the scrolls, but for the armor, I think not bad.
Okay.
Because like that's all like gruddy and stuff. Like diesel oil all over the thing or something,
Yeah, I follow what you're saying. Yeah, like I'd just say, like the thing that I'm looking at is, a lot of them look halfway between clean and dirty, right? They don't quite look like the full-on intense guys, right?
Yeah.
But like they look clean enough that it's a bit off.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that would be my only thing. Like, for example, this would definitely have to be my favorite of all of them. because of the color work, but like you look at this and you look at that, and it really stands out for Nurgle.
Yeah.
Like I think you can do clean, well, relatively clean Nurgle, but it just feels like, you know, pick a direction sort of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I think I see that mostly with the guy with the very clean head. Like, feels a bit off, I guess. I really like the skeleton head. That was a good choice.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah, I think we shall move along.
yeah, alright, so next up
got
we have more RJ.
Finished the first of the expansion I've been working on. Should have 2 more done by tonight. Wow!
The eye work is absolutely fantastic on this, right? I think he drew that eye in more than
I'm pretty sure
painted
he
it
often
on.
does. I mean, look at the stitching on the pants. Like that.
Yeah,
Really,
the stitching on the pants is quite nice. It's like super clean.
yeah.
Like often when you do something like that, you're like, the amount of times that there's some overspill
Yeah.
is pretty high.
You know what's... I'm thinking about it, like we're looking at the pictures and everything looks right as rain with the pictures, but you can only imagine playing this on the table
Oh yeah.
and like everyone's properly upside down and just like you can't quite fully appreciate things because like your brain can't orient things correctly.
Well, that's meant to be a whole part of this expansion, like that the guy can make gravity go all upside down. Yeah,
I love
no notes. I think
And look at that arrow, my god.
yeah. Like I think all of it looks absolutely stunning. There is one thing that I wish he posted here, well, like not for this one, but it might come up a bit later on, but I saw it on one of his posts in another area, is where he has this sort of hero shot where it's all of the models together,
Yeah,
and damn do they look good together.
I'm sure they do.
So yeah, like I know that this might have seemed very fast, but it's because like I really didn't have anything to say about him.
Very well executed.
Yeah, like
Very
absolutely.
clean, everything really.
All right,
definition.
so if somebody would like to come onto the Discord and berate me, now would be the time. Now would be the time. Is there anybody out there? Sunny hasn't even
Anyone?
joined the Discord.
Oh right, okay, I forgot.
She just destroys things. Like,
I
did you
will
hear how she
click
destroyed
the
that can?
button.
She destroyed everything.
Like button.
It seems that there's no one. All right. Right. Well,
I love the cape.
you love the cape.
The cape is my favorite part.
Which cape?
All of it. All
Okay.
the capes.
So I really liked how these guys turned out. I put a lot of extra work into the basing. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of the basing comes out with some of them. Like, I really liked the water effect. I do think that with this head, like, it was really hard because this is the one head where we don't have the what do you call it? Help me out here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The transparent resin.
Yeah, but I mean, I was successful in doing the ghost effect on one of the opaque heads, but it was the back of his head.
Yeah. So I'm also very happy with the way that we did the capes. So one of the ways that Sunny wanted them to be done was with the stippling.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I think you did that with the rats or something at one point. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but like I did a stipple highlight.
Oh,
with,
for the robed fellas.
Yeah, with all of the capes, and I think it's come out really well.
Yeah.
And I like I just think that it turned out very well, and a very subtle OSL, but Sunny put a strong OSL on here, and I had to rub that off, and it ends up looking like a tiny bit of verdigris now, but I don't think it's bad. But yeah, I was very happy with that. Of course, he's mate the Grift Hound, which I think you guys have seen before, but he's apparently a Griff Crow.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, in this one he's a Griff Crow. But I reckon I'm glad that we added some colour to him, because I don't like the mono-coloured creatures. This one, I think, turned out really well, because we put a mask over him.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm really happy with how the swords came up. So, you see how it's all black on that one side? So I just did a glaze of, it's either Abaddon black or it was the Scale 75. But what it does is when you actually turn it in the light, like once the light hits it at a certain angle, you'll see all of the cuts and the scratches and the metallic work. But until then, it just looks black. And I'm very happy with how this worked out. So you see the little thing over here, the little bit of brickwork that he's standing on, and then let's see. So yeah, that's the mask on top. You can see a bit of the back of his head, and here as well. I want to get to the side with the. Oh, do we not have a picture from that? So, okay. But what I wanted to show was how the terrain really incorporated well into it. This guy's cape came up absolutely fantastic. And I'm a little bit disappointed in this. This is the only one that I put it on, which is it's called Alien Void.
Oh.
That shrub.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love how.
I guess it gives it a bit of a scorched grass look, I guess.
But I really loved how his cape came up. I also liked how the moss incorporated into the ruins that we added. Like it's not a lot, but like, so this is a leather cloak. I don't think we've got a full back shot. Do we have a full back shot of him?
We should have.
There we go. So, did a leather cloak, obviously mud on it, right? And then, so we've got fox fur and then rabbit fur on top. And I think that really just chef's kissed it. Yeah, I think that came out really well. Oh, and of course you wanted to take a picture of his shield, which I do also think came out well. You know, I think it's quite nice. I like all of the scratches and dents.
Yeah, that is also.
You said that you liked the scroll work, didn't you?
I really like scroll work too. But I think we should probably move along, or is there
there's
anything else you want to show off? Still got quite a lot of post-its.
I know. I spent a lot of time on these guys. I just wanted.
Oh yeah, you wanted to show off how you did the gore effects here.
Yes, so I'll see. So this is just with a toothbrush. So this is before I attached his arms here, right? And so this is blood, just regular blood for the blood god blood. And then what I did was I got some of the what are they? Dirty down blood. Gore, that's it. And just pulled it along a bit, and that gave some of our chunks. But Sonny said like some of them looked quite cartoony, so I ended up removing some of those. But then once he was all done up, so as you can see down here, he's got his axe in the water, and what I did was I did a pool of blood, and then I got resin water, and I don't think it really comes up that well with the photos or anything, but the blood sort of flows into the water, and I did that with a mix of blood for the blood god and with some Caribou Crimson, I think it is. But yeah, just mixed that through, so you can see it slightly here.
Because like once you put the water effects and the ground is so dark.
I think like if it wasn't, I think in real life you could see it a bit more. But yeah, I was really happy with, you know, doing the mud and the dirt and having like it felt very visceral. And we just did a little bit of fur because he's already
It's kind of just regular blood.
Yeah, just regular blood.
You see how you sound there?
Yeah.
How you sound when you say just regular blood.
And the ram's horn guy, I'm really happy with all of the basing with these
really
guys.
Like it too, yeah. Really well done.
Yeah, just
character level pieces at the end.
Yeah, I think they just came up really well. Like it feels quite grimdark. Well, at least I hope that it does. And yeah, just I just put a lot of work into these guys, and I hope that it comes up because like I really want the person who's getting this to see the work put into them. Like I love this right here, this bit right here where like it's just got the chipping and that sort of thing. I think that's come through so well. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we will move on.
Ratty rat.
Oh, and you also made this. Here we go with the
I just made a video compilation
yes,
of all
so
the guys.
With the epic sounds and everything, which I'll have to turn down because it's very loud.
Yeah.
But I think you picked very appropriate music. Talk about its creation.
What, the music?
No, the video. How you do?
Okay, so I got a new turntable from Temu, and I don't know why. I guess I felt like taking turnaround videos because it's a lot easier to work with this new turntable than the old turntable, and made me motivated to take turnarounds. I took turnarounds, and you know, there was a lot of noise in the background, and I needed to go in and individually remove all the sounds. And I was like, instead of doing that, why not we just compile them all together? And I compiled them together, and it was looking very nice. And then I put some epic music, and I thought to myself, you know, this project we started it as not only a commission, but also we wanted to turn it into a video.
Well, it's not truly a commission.
It's a gifted commission.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to turn it into a video, how we did the grimdark style and adding of the fur and this, that, and the other. And I was like, okay, if we do get around doing that, I'll have this already done and ready to go. So it was just like a two birds with one stone kind of situation. There we are.
I've just got to wait for it to finish so I can hopefully move on to the next thing, because Ryan did say that, yeah, it did the thing. When you put the video first and you play it, won't let you look at the photos. Well, would you like to read out your Whip Wednesday-ness?
It's Whip Wednesday, hashtag Whip Wednesday, but it's what's currently finished Wednesday for us. I made a cinematic turnaround video of the Scaventide Heroes because I was excited, and also here are some ratty rats that have been completed as well. Courtesy of the Base King, not Space King, Henry.
I'm actually pretty happy with these
I think it
bases.
just really comes together. I think that once we put it on a classic Henry basing, it just works.
Like Todd Howard?
Yeah, like the models could be absolute shithouse.
I think
but you
this
put it on
is
one of your bases and it just looks nice.
I think with the fur, it kind of looks like he's a balding Skaven.
Oh.
Because, like, you see how it's all
He just looks like he's got crazy hair to me.
Yeah, but, like, I look at that and, like, this feels very much like a sort of grimdark artwork.
Uh-huh.
The way that it's done up here, I think it's looking quite good.
It does have a little bit of a painterly effect, which is nice.
And I think that they came up great. I added some mud to the shields because I felt like I just wanted them to feel more in the environment.
So those rocks over there, did you add those rocks? Or
Yeah,
is that part of the sculpt?
No, I added
Oh
this.
man, it's great.
I think they come together
really
quite well.
adds to it.
Like, I think...
Like ruins.
Yeah, so they were from Epic
Basing?
Epic Basing Bits,
Oh.
or whatever they're called, and we did them up for Frostgrave.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did up a whole lot, and I think
I did not know this.
I think that's these guys.
Oh.
Oh no, there's one more shot, but yeah, I think they came together really well. Oh, yeah, and this right here, the way that you did his very sort of like disgusting yellow ratty
It's
fur
like someone
popping
peed
out.
on it and then he put it on, sort of thing. Like you just wash it in
Why
the
did
swampy
you-
water.
Why did you have to use those words?
Sorry, honey.
Okay, we're gonna move on. See, you guys wouldn't have had to put up with that if somebody had have come into the Discord.
Yeah, it's
To
all your
discuss
fault.
things.
It's your fault. Now we got
Alright.
RJ. Finish second and third upside down survivors. One more to go.
Look at this hair right here.
I know. Look at the hair.
And like that's great true metallic metal. Like you can very much see the directionality of the light.
Oh yeah. Where she got time to shave her armpits, huh? Oh.
Listen, if you're going to war, you've got time to shave your armpits.
Okay. But yeah, the hair, the highlight really, really shows. I love the shield, especially. It has a very Greek.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Very Hellenic.
Hellenic?
Uh,
Is that it?
yeah, like Helen of Troy. You know,
Yeah.
so Hellenic in its style. So
Righto.
like there's different Greeks. They're not all the same.
Wow.
But yeah, look at the way the blonde just lights up.
I know. Oh, the shot, the money shot. This is the Maybelline
I
advertisement.
do feel
everyone.
like the eyes are still a bit off on this angle. Like maybe on a different angle they look better, but here she's sort of like
A little, yeah. I do see what you say.
But like I'd say of everything, that's
also
the only criticism.
Blonde people have more brownish eyebrows.
I thought you were gonna say blonde people are more likely to be like
more
that.
likely to be what?
Don't worry, it's an old thing about like the idea of the stupid blonde.
Oh, stupid blonde. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the dumb blonde archetype.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I think why you feel that way is because she looks like she doesn't have any eyebrows, and blonde people often do have
no, it wasn't that.
brown
It was
eyebrows.
because
actually.
here in this shot, take a look. Like the directionality of the eyes is what I was talking about.
Yeah, and she kind of got like a little bit of a squinty, one eye squinty, you know.
Well, that's how I feel about it. But then I think we've got our next one.
Oh yeah, check that out. I think this works a bit more, right? Like feels a bit more uniform.
Yeah.
Like, especially because now he's got that light going across the scarring as well.
Yeah, ever so slightly.
And it now looks like a proper lighting effect rather than him having some autoimmune disease. It's really good stuff, RJ.
I think he spent a lot of time on this model.
Fixing that up there, right?
Yeah, like, cause
That hair is amazing, Penguin. You are right.
yeah, I do feel like the lantern could have had some more work here. The way that it's sort of that like.
The brightness of it?
Yeah, but more like more like the style used to make it, because it feels like a couple of test tubes. The way that it is there.
Yeah, maybe instead of a round lighting, straight lighting, like a cylinder, like a lightsaber going up down.
Maybe, I don't know, because like I like the ones on this side more than I like. I've gone the wrong way. I like them on this side more than I like this here. I don't know why, but
Maybe it's just because it's not bright enough.
no, it's the way that it looks. But look at this. Speaking about like understanding perspective and such, like the way that Iskander did that. Like, look at this, and you'll see the next shot. Like, how good's that?
Yeah.
How good's that? Like, the lighting is just absolutely perfect. Just absolutely fantastic. I really, really like that. So let's take a look. Because he's got one more after this. Is this? Okay, no, it's Kit Strong after this. Alright, you want to read out for Kit?
Hashtag Whip Wednesday. Had a bit of free time after dinner, so got started on 2 more Runa heroes. The more I use the Ultra Acryl paints, the more I like them. I find the saturation is right up there with Iconics, but they are much more fluid, so I can really bash out base coats quickly. The skin tones are quickly becoming my favorite skin tone set. Yep. Yeah, so it's looking a little messy here at the moment, Kit, so it's a little bit hard to tell. But yeah, I mean, you've got the skin tone down, you've got little pinky tones on the pants, and I'm not too sure what's going on with the green of the top of the coat there. But yeah, maybe we just need to see more process on him.
Yeah, well, I like the look of this little coat thing here. This looks really interesting. I'm gonna be interested to see how that's all done up.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the old man's coming out nicely though.
He's got such a ridiculous pose.
He does.
All
right, next we've got Liam. Okay. Another small progress week. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Nagging voice in the back of my head notwithstanding. Got the green on the orc and some flesh shade on the core spawn crawler. And fixed a mini for a friend. But that wasn't a painting project. Decided to try a different source of lighting. Whether that looks better or not than the old method remains to be seen. I'll look at a light box or a better camera, more likely the former in the future.
So I think a light box would be good, but I'd say that this is a lot better because before, when I was looking at this, you like, some bone, and I was like, wait, bone?
This is good for this kind of model, for this coloration, pale coloration. If you take a look at the next few models.
Okay.
That one's great for this. Then this is not good.
Mm-hmm.
It does too much cast shadowing onto there that you can't really see very well. So it really depends on the model and the lightness and darkness of the model and how it interacts with a light background, the source of light with the direction.
Yeah.
Because the colors of the background will either reflect the light or absorb the light.
But I think this looks a lot better now that I can have a better look at it. Yeah, I think like you want some more depth in the bone areas, especially around its face sort of thing. Maybe just a simple wash might be enough, but yeah, like I feel like the sort of meaty areas of him is looking good, but the bone areas don't look quite as complete now that I can see it under the light properly. Like that's what I think. As for the orc dude, yeah, like you said, just getting some progress is good, man. Like that's the thing you got to remember. Get some progress all the time, and then eventually it gets done. So long as you do something, then you get things done. Okay, alright. So, next up we have more RJ, and this is number 4 finished. Like, this is the one that I always thought was the best done of all of them. My focus will be around the lips, because that seemed to be the thing that he had trouble with. Like, cause we'll take more of a look. Because like the shadowing and everything always looked amazing. I always loved his true metallic metal work on this, like just absolutely fantastic. Like yeah, look at so like there's still some warmth in that skin, but you can see how much darker it is. But it's darker without being completely desaturated, which I think is very interesting. And look at the warmth that he adds to the skin once the light hits, and like this effect is absolutely beautiful because
With a gem, yeah.
yeah, well, not just with the gem, because like you see a great understanding of how light works, because the darkest area is up the top, like when light hits the gem, because like sublight scattering, because it'll go into it and then it'll bounce out all at the bottom, while up the top it will look darker, yet it's brighter with the gold. So like that's just a fantastic understanding of light. And when I take a look at it, I just love all of the colors that he's used. They just it just feels so fantastic. I also like that he's oriented all of these models like right side up for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I like it is a small thing of note, but I think like the red panties is a nice sort of thing there, right? Because it's a nice complement. So it is slightly different, but not enough. Like if they were white panties, I think like it'd sort of scream attention.
Take your attention, because the skin is also quite more towards the reddish.
Yeah, tone. Yeah. So like
it just sort of blends in without taking. It's just
and it still fits the feel of the model, rather than like feeling like
look at me, I'm a tidy whities,
yeah, so sexy. It feels like she's still a warrior.
Yeah. And like this, unfortunately, the lack of safety shorts is because it'll hinder her movement.
Safety shorts?
Yeah.
Okay, well, would you like to read out
so that you
this?
Don't see panty when the wind blows.
Okay, can we read the next one?
Okay, 2 bosses done in one whole family picture. Look at that mask.
Yeah, that mask.
Look at the gold.
Yeah, it's
the gold. Just every single one of the gold just piques your eye. Just catches your eye. And you can tell the clear difference between all the materials. I think that was very well done.
Also, I think like the flowing blood on the base looks absolutely fantastic.
Is that heels I see?
I think he might be in heels.
Yeah.
He does see like Kingdom Death does have
very wackadoo characters.
Yes, very intense costumes. I love the way that he's done the lighting for this. It feels so fantastic. Like you feel such a connection with the light and where it's hitting.
Yeah. Very mood.
Yes, very mood piece. But yeah, you're right. The gold really does steal the show on this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with it.
I think it just I don't know, it just something about it just keeps.
And here's his sort of upgraded form, where he's all muscly and stuff, and no longer heels, but feet.
He's 2-toe feet.
But
he's a 2-toe guy.
But I really like how like the model's updated. I think it's are these upside down minis from Down Under? No, these are upside down minis from Up Under.
Up Under Kingdom Death.
Or rather America.
Of course, he's got his little cot piece there, an exposed bum. Everyone
with
had to see
G
his bum.
string.
Everyone's got to see the G string.
But like, look at this cloak.
How does anyone ever walk in G strings? Like, doesn't make any
Can we
sense.
not focus on that? All right, let us not focus on that part of it and look at the beautiful cloak work.
Wow, cloak.
Well, I think it's beautiful cloak work. Maybe other people.
Oh yeah, you
aren't
see
as
the little
impressed.
hatch lines.
Yeah. It's so subtle, but it's there, right? It's not over the top.
Oh, what an interesting display unit.
Yeah, I think that's a great
This
way of
is
showing it off.
Very interesting. So, like, what? Did they magnetize? Did you drill in the what?
I'd say
Screw.
magnetized because I think those are the magnets up there which are magnetized to all of
Wow.
these things.
That's
I can't be
amazing.
sure, but yeah, like that's what I'd say. Yeah, because like there's another shot that he's done somewhere that's like this, where I think it might just be these guys all together, and like, oh, it looked so good. Just seeing everything together is just so nice. Just so nice. I just absolutely love it. All right, let us move on. Enough of me. What do you call? Is it washing?
Fangirling.
Yeah, fangirling. That's one way to put it. All right, next up we got Andy.
So, have had a few live things get in the way, but managed to do some painting this evening. Glazed some purple/burgundy onto the cloth as suggested in the last feedback I was in, and I think it ties it together more, but might need to do some more. Also, I've started on another figure by the same sculptor, which is a lady leaning against a pillar and holding a rapier. Spent some time this evening working on highlights for the skin, hair, and cloth, and I think it's going in the right direction. The last photo I've tried to pad it out so it's hidden, does show a bit more posterior because I dropped her, so the cloth on the back broke off. It has made painting that area easier, and I will reattach it when I've finished the skin. It's also why she isn't currently holding a rapier, so whip, but still progress.
This is some really interesting skin work. It's a
Wow, look at that body. So interesting.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I thought it was a dude at first, actually.
Yeah, until you see the breast, right?
Yeah.
But it is anatomically correct.
Yeah.
They
She's just
are.
very fit.
Yeah, but it's also the posing.
Mm.
The posing, which is quite unusual, the way that she's sort of set herself up there.
Yeah, I do think that it's coming along very nicely, Andy.
I think. What do you think about this? I think that could be smoothed out a bit more.
Yeah,
don't
which
you
he
think?
says he'll do a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, because like, I really like how much smoother it's come out, but like I feel like some of these reddish lines here just need a bit more smoothing out, because like it's like all beautifully smooth and then like this like intense red line sort of thing. Yeah.
Just needs a little bit more blending and
Yeah,
transitioning. I think it'll
But
work out.
it looks.
I do
So,
agree.
it looks so much like. I really like the work that's been done, and he's always working on such interesting models. Like I think this. I know that this sounds silly, but I think like this rock work is really good. I think it looks really nice. I know it's silly, but like
I think he might have just used Soul Blight.
it does.
on that.
It's worked out really well. But yeah, it's such an interesting model.
Very much so.
All right.
It definitely looks like one of those circus dancers.
Yeah, well, it looks like something, that's for sure. But let us move on to Tomas. For a second, I thought it was going to be Josh.
Oh yeah, I thought it was going to be Josh.
because like it
He's
looks
also
like
doing-
he's using desaturation and going lighter that way, just like Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And so, do you want to read out his thing? Because
Not so much visible progress, but done a lot of stuff that will profit in subsequent stages. Only some minor fixes and metallics on gilded armor part left before varnishing and oil wash.
yeah, so I see that he's put like the decals on and things like that, right? So it's all of this little bit of detail work where you put the things in, and I know how that feels.
Oh,
'Cause-
can you go back for a second?
Yeah.
Look at the base. It's got one of the lady Greek.
Oh, that's not a lady.
Roman-
That's a boy. It's a cherub.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, you might be right. It is a
Where did he
lady.
get these basing bits from? Are these all official stuff? 'Cause-
He made a
lot?
deal with the devil for basing bits.
My gosh.
That's where all of his talent comes from. That's the only explanation, that it is supernatural.
Oh.
Right? It can't possibly through
Tell
time
us-
and effort. And
Tell us, Thomas, where did you find? Where did it come from? Yes.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cut that, Joe. But yeah, like it's. I can see why it's really frustrating.
Look,
but-
look, honey, there's more on the base. Look, look, look. Ah, Trojan helmet. I think.
Yeah, but like the little decals and stuff like that. So yeah, I very much feel you, because like currently, after doing all of that painting and like actually getting models completely finished, you're like, oh, they're finally finished. And then you move on to more of like the assembly and getting ready steps, and you're just like, by the way, I absolutely hate life and the living.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, don't worry, we feel you, man. We feel you. Man, I don't know how that's going to work out with the cast iron stuff.
I'm sorry, Thomas. It doesn't. I don't think it works
We'll,
so well.
we'll,
with
we'll
this
see.
colour.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's have faith.
Have faith.
You gotta have faith.
Faith in our friends.
Dun.
Yeah.
That I could touch somebody. I'd like something like anybody. Somebody like you.
It's me.
But yeah, so just like he said, lots and lots of little stuff. I'm feeling you, brother.
Ah!
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 It's Josh.
Would you like to read out?
It's joshing around, Mr. Josh.
He's docking. Actually, I won't say that, because that has another connotation, which is...
Isn't that doxing?
No.
Oh,
Docking has another connotation, and as far as I know, that's his lady friend in the
Oh, right.
in the picture. It's not something that yeah.
Okay. Worked a little more on my Hellblaster last night. Mostly focusing on the eyes of the helmet.
Yeah, I noticed the eyes.
Happy with the OSL, but the lenses, ironically, feel almost too vibrant, not bright. I feel like I need to go into white rather than orange or yellow, similar to the plasma coils on the gun. Also, Cal, you were right. I hadn't done the white line on the inside of the gun, just the outside. I fixed it up, but I think I need to hit it again. Oh boy, look at this.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, we do see more white there.
I see what he's saying. Yeah, but like I think the eyes are good enough, because one of the things that he wants to do is he wants to do a whole company, right? And I really feel for him, because I feel myself in the same situation 100%, which is, like he says, I want them to look really nice, but I know I need to do up 100 dudes, and I'm like,
yeah,
yeah.
bruh.
yeah, I feel you.
Don't wanna die making models. Yeah.
So, but I think the eyes look good. My only comment would be on how like one, like the light's here on one, and then I think it's up there somewhere
No,
on the other.
it is there. Like, I can show you where it is. Can I borrow?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll take a look on this.
Ah, there you see it. It in the middle.
It hasn't come out as well on that side as it has on the other. See how it's come out quite nicely on this side. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, like that's all I'd say. Like, dude, good enough. Good enough. You have 100 guys to do. All right. So next up, we've got Iskander. I'm just going to read this out because he says he stumbled onto a video talking about Chinese color theory, and he'd love WAYPN to do a deep dive into it. But like, people have talked about this video, and I'm like, oh, okay, but I need I need the link to be able to dig into this at all.
Does he share the link?
No.
Well, Iskandar, send link. Okay. Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can click view more answers, but then
Somebody else apparently also watched that video.
yeah, I know that, and I'm like,
and Kit has.
oh, hey, yeah, there we go.
Nice.
All right,
Okay.
all right, we
will take a look into this thing. But I will say, guys, we can make videos upon request, but they may not do very well.
Yeah, unfortunately, the channel is not looking that healthy at the moment. I'll say that much.
Yeah, like we went back to trying to do more of the design versus law stuff. It's not hitting.
Yeah, it just seems we're not hitting, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so next up we have.
Oh my. Yeah, so this one. Oh, oopsie. Maybe I need to refresh.
Okay, yeah.
Come along, friends. Where are you? Aha! We have John. I painted Bird Boy with the new AK Interactive Quick Gen paints. I'm happy with most of them. The yellow I found was a bit lacking, but overall I'm happy with the product. Ah, yeah. This really looks like some tropical bird.
Mm.
I think the
So
colors came out real nice.
these are the Quick Gen paints. And these must be sort of a contrast clone. And like, I think it's come out really well because the bird has a lot of texture. Like, it's even got better feathering than I would say GW does.
Yep, the ones on the Keratos Fate Weaver is very shallow.
Yeah.
But I mean, take a look, right?
Yeah.
With the texturing, with the techniques like such as this,
Yeah.
where you do dry brushing, it can feel very, very stark and a bit too intense. Because feathers have a bit of a dainty quality to it, you know, and sometimes less is more.
I don't know. I really like it, but as a general rule, usually yellows are the weakest of the lot. But I think Games Workshop put a lot of effort into
Imperial Fist Yellow.
Yeah. Okay. So
I really like that yellow.
Oh, I think Go Boy was referring to an update in the comments of the Iskander one, because I was like,
oh,
there's an update in the comments of the last post we were looking at, and I went back and I'm like, no.
not Chinese.
So here's the only things I want to say. I think great basing work. I think, as somebody who's returning back to painting and who hasn't painted in a little while, I think this is a fantastic return, because looking at this, right, it's just so nice and vibrant and full of colour, right?
Oh, yes.
And I can imagine after painting this going, all right, I want to paint more again. I want to do something, because, like, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with this bird, right? But it doesn't have like the depth and that sort of thing. But it does look quite nice.
It's a good tabletop mini.
Well, I'd say even
No,
no,
tabletop.
yeah, okay, yeah. But I like the basing. I like the paint job. It's really nice. Okay, so after this, it's just me, and so...
Oh, look, it's you showing off the little black... Yeah, so you want to tell us about why you were looking for these heads?
Oh, okay, so, we saw a guy do this Blight King, a Blight King Bretonnians, and he was doing a conversion, and I was looking for a good head for the leader, right? And I was looking through the bits box. We got Blight King torsos, Blight King bodies, Blight King mutations, Blight King arms. Do you know what we don't have?
Heads. No Blight King heads.
I do think that we have Blight King heads somewhere, but they weren't in, we labelled all of our stuff.
Yeah, I got this really good box from Temu, man.
And we put everything into little, so here is some just logs and stuff and various things. So, and I made some other things, just some basing bits, and up here we've got the dude himself, and there's the other stuff in the background, just still working on things. And I wanted to show this off because I realized that very much one of the things that has been going on with me is I've been showing too many finished products. But some of the times it just looks like this. Hey, look, some metals are done. I did a coat. I glued this guy together. He's got to get primed. Here's some green stuffing.
Green stuffing.
Some of the times, that's where you're at. But yeah, alright. So, moving on. We have our final one, which is...
Oh my goodness, it says Larry.
Star Trekking at night.
Keep on trekking.
Afternoon delight.
Still base coating. Flat black on pants and phasers. Gloss black on boots. Spock's hair is solid flat black. McCoy is black Templar contrast. Kirk's is instant color range brown, to be highlighted up later. Chekhov's is instant color werewolf brown for now. Skin is basic procryl flesh tone. I used a green wash on Spock before adding the skin, but I can't decide if it's actually given a little green tint or not. I should say I'm not trying to push any envelopes with this. With these, just tabletop or thereabouts. I just see these as fun little toys like I might have had as a kid, and that's all I need. So suggestions are welcome, but I'm just doing something simple while I work on